Mindanao is the southernmost island of the Philippines. Sadly, it is known more for the anti-government groups that reside there than its beautiful geography and diverse culture. But contrary to public belief, Mindanao is a very safe place to live. At the center of this large island lies the mountain province of Bukidnon. The province is known for its cool climate, its numerous beautiful mountain ranges, sprawling forests, gaping canyons, scenic ranches and farms, and diverse native culture. Bukidnon is considered by Filipinos to be the food basket of Mindanao, being a major producer of agricultural products and livestock. At the center of Bukidnon lies Malaybalay City, also known as Mindanao's City in the Forest. Malaybalay is a relatively small city, despite it being Bukidnon's provincial capital. Life in Malaybalay is laid back and calm. But every February and March, a festival known as the Kaamulan Tribal Festival is held. The festival features shops, food stalls, numerous garden and livestock shows, its famous tribal Olympics, and other fun activities. The festival culminates with a day-long street theater, where representatives from different parts of Bukidnon display their heritage through storytelling and dance. At the end of the street theater, the dancers and their floats proceed to the provincial capital grounds for the dancing and float competition. But what lies under all the festivities? How did Kaamulan start? And what does it mean? We decided to ask Mrs. Ludi Opeña, an ethnographer who had gained considerable knowledge of Bukidnon's tribal culture throughout her career.
Kaamulan is gathering for a purpose. Now, the following occasions long ago, because life was still very simple, were reasons for Kaamulan. Number one is the wedding. Wedding or the pagsalo or the asawaha. Number two occasions for Kaamulan is the tasting of the newly harvested produce, which is called taglagon or lagti. Because these people will never taste any produce, not unless it is offered to God first. And then the third reason is Kagtuo, which is a celebration of the inherited traditional Kaligaon ritual. How did this Kaamulan start? In 1974, the Philippine Airlines sponsored the Dato Ship Ritual Tagulambong Budato of Dato Pereno Sangkuan. The Philippine Airlines did that because Imelda Marcos and Marcos regime was trying to dig deeper into the ethnicity and the origin of the peoples in the Philippines. When Dato Sangkuan's Tagulambong Budato was finished, Philippine Airlines actually abandoned them. They did not provide transportation for the datos in going back home. There was no food allotted for them after the ceremonies.
Many times in the past, the natives were not given as big a spotlight as they should have had. But today, there are small changes taking place to place more emphasis on the tribes of Bukidnon and their contribution to our culture. One of the big changes in this year's Kaamulan Festival was the changes made to the Tribal Olympics.
Dongan to unano Kaamulan kahit malay-balay. Wara amanan na buhay to importansya kakanami no kahalawan tungod to imbuhayan do ni Gobernador Kalingasan kakanamin kahalawan kunto in buhayan to malayat no timpo kakanami no galaw kahit to sulod to malay-balay imbuhayan ko ito tatulon aldaw alang to pong silibrar to kanami no kahalawan kahit malay-balay tungod to si ini daga mas masulog ka tanan na kagawas ka kanami no kahalawan iling tamokarang nahimo kay to kahit balay-balay tungod to tatulon aldaw kay buhay to ni Gobernador Kalingasan Junior to kanamin sports.
Many believe that Kaamulan today is a far cry from what it was, but many also believe that the new changes are giving the natives more attention.
Diferensya so iman baso na una bigo kaayo kay daghan nga tao. Pero kami ang mga lumad. Kami ang mga lumad. Gamay ra ang ikuha.
This was how Kaamulan was done. The tribes are housed in their own houses, doing their own thing. They were the stars. We did not have that rodeo. We did not have all the other things.
Despite all of today's modern attractions and activities, the preservation of Bukidnon's tribal culture should still be the ultimate goal of Bukidnon's Kaamulan Festival, so that future generations can experience this beautiful culture.